Mr. Chairman, Professor Sufyan Saab, my fellow panelists, distinguished alumni sitting here, Honorable Mr. Chancellor of USTM, Hoque, former AMU Vice Chancellor, Shah Saab, who is online, and all colleagues sitting here. Assalamu alaikum. It's my honor and privilege to share my thoughts in this August gathering. Chairman Saab has already said about my university. Thank you so much that you have introduced my university, Tezpur University. Started young, completed 26 years now, and we have and to share with you, the whole country is talking about this university today, especially in terms of our research and reach, and the composite culture we have in the university. And also, just to add one more point, that in the research, there is a scale called H index, and now Tezpur University has an H index of 79, which is quite remarkable for a university of, say, just 25 years of age. Well, to talk about myself, I'm a very proud Ali. I spent 5 years in Aligarh, and then I spent 6.5 years in JNU, but you know where the heart is. And I always associate myself with JNU more. And my JNU friends, they always say, "Ab kab gale miloge?" But I'm being honest. And whenever I had a chance to meet Ali, friends from Aligarh, I always take that opportunity, and I work a little extra mile to be there. And just at the beginning, I shared with Hoque that I'm an insider. And that is one of the reasons why USTM is, I'm very close to this university. And I was part of many of those processes you have while, starting programs and research programs. And in between, actually, I was on leave, and I am a little away from the loop now. Whatever it is, having seen this campus, I'm sure all of you have understood that you need truckloads of money to set up an institutions. You really need truckloads of money, and I must congratulate Hoque for doing that. So much of hard work to fetch money to bring them to do this. And at the beginning only, we shared, our chairperson has shared that, how AMU was built at the beginning, how all that money was collected. And it seems Sir Syed did street performance to collect money to put up that university. And a friend of mine was sharing with me one day that, people did not like the idea of AMU at the beginning, Muslims. And it seems sometimes some friends, maybe I'll call them friends only, some friends used to throw shoes, chappal at him. And Sir Syed used to keep them, sell them into 1 anna, 2 anna, whatever, and used to add in the exchequer to build the university. Well, money will bring you structures, facilities in place, bricks and mortar. We need more than that. And for the institution to be sustainable, that lasts for long, there are a few other things. I joined Aligarh Muslim University in 1978 after so many years of the foundation of the university. Why did I go there from a village in Assam? Or for that matter, all of you, why did you go to AMU to have your higher studies there? And I'm sure you'll close your eyes and say, it is the trust that university had built. The trust is so very important. And we had that trust that if I go there, I'll do well in life. I can do something for humanity. My parents will be proud of it. My community will develop, and blah, 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 so many things. The trust is very, very important. And I want to share one anecdote. Year 2017, I tell you why this trust is so very important. Building trust. 2017, I received that Fulbright Academic Excellence Fellowship to spend time at University of Rochester in upstate New York. And that was the time of the Trump regime, you know, that what was happening, that, so many rules were coming, that, traveling rules, that people coming from so countries will have to have this, will not have this, lot of those things. And my name is so-and-so, I was really worried. What happened, as I ended up in New York. And I was supposed to carry some environmental samples to do analysis. And my friends advised me, don't carry anything. The environmental samples, to carry them. I actually did not carry. As I, started moving at the immigration there, and the informant officer, my family was there with me, my wife and my 2 daughters, they were all there with me. And I could feel my, blood running to my toes, that, what happens at the immigration and all. And the gentleman sitting there, he just asked me, sir, why are you here in the United States? Then I just told him that I'm a Fulbright scholar. And that's it. And then the gentleman said, oh, sir, enough. You please move on. Then I realized that how much of trust this Fulbright has developed, that this gentleman already knows that somebody gets Fulbright, has gone through this kind of very rugged system of procedures, and that, that he can easily trust somebody who has got Fulbright. So building trust is very, very important. I did not have that time to actually organize my thoughts. While sitting here, I was just talking to my another panelist, and then I thought, I must jot down a few things to talk about this. What I think that, to build trust, the most important thing is scientific temper. In an institution, you must have scientific temper. Scientific temper must mean that, we all say that, this man says spade is spade. Scientific temper does mean that I say equal is equal, unequal is unequal, and that is scientific temper. And just now, our former Vice Chancellor of AMU just said that, truth, that, AMU started with the search of truth. So, you always look for the truth, search for the truth, and, you must, here again, we must differentiate between truth and fact. Truth is something you have to discover. Truth is something you have to go miles to find, and you have to argue to put in place. That is truth. And truth will give you a lot of trust in that way. The second most important thing I would say, yes, okay. Second most important thing I would say, which is important, is, follow rules. Strictly follow rules. That, if I say, I'm very happy that this program started right on time, and that is what is important. That is how trust builds, When I come to this place, I say, oh, 10 o'clock means 10 o'clock. I have to be there. Follow rules. That, rules are equal for all. And if I say, somebody comes with jugaad, and jugaad is a very typical AMU word, that, if somebody comes with jugaad, I open my back door. In that way, I lose the trust. And to end, I will just say that, to build trust, is that we have to actually walk a little extra mile. And again, I want to just share another anecdote, if the chairman allows, that once I was taking a flight from my home in US to a place in Alabama called Huntsville. My flight was at 5 o'clock in the morning, and the sun comes up at 7, and the night was snowing like anything. My residence was just 7 miles away from the airport, but I was really worried because of the snow, because very heavy snow there. And then I was trying to actually schedule an Uber, but it was not happening. I had a neighbor who was from Iran. I just shared with him how to do this. I don't know. He said, "Don't worry. You just book an Uber. It will come. You just trust. Otherwise, I'm there. You just bang my door if you don't find an Uber." 3 o'clock, I tried to book an Uber, and I see that one girl, her name is Rebecca, takes the assignment and drives down from a place called Chilai, which is 35 miles away, and my ride is only 7 miles. So when she comes and and I find her, I tell her, "Rebecca, thank you so much for coming such a long distance for just 7 miles ride." You know what she said? "Raza, you are taking an important flight, and it's a very important ride for me." And see, this is how you build trust, and how important they think their job is so very important. That is what I'm saying, that when you build institution, you feel that you build trust within the university, between administration and the teaching community, between administration and teachers, between institutions, builds us trust. And trust building will take us really far. I would wish good luck to all alumni of the Northeast and this new beginning Northeast Alumni Foundation of Syed. Thank you all very much. Thank you.